Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing alright out there. As you can see, I have a DR and I have some green lanes and I'm going to go green laning. Today I'm going to basically go from green lane to green lane and maybe not record so much of the in-between because as you may know, around here it's like sections of green lane. I've planned out a route that will go through lots of different ones and it will end up back at Nemesis Hill where we might actually be able to get past that tree if it's gone. It's going to be a fun day. If you're unaware, a green lane is an unmaintained public road. So you still need insurance and a licence and all the legal things you need to ride on any normal road. But this one might not be surfaced, or it might not look like a road. It might look like a mud track going up the side of a hill, and that's one of the things I'm going to be doing today. And that brings me on nicely to the sponsor of this video, BikeSure. It doesn't matter if you have a green laning machine like this, something you use on track and on the road, a 50, a 125, something custom. BikeSure's experienced team will work their hardest to find the right cover for you. Thank you very much to BikeSure for sponsoring this video, and you can find links to them down in the description. Okay, so as I say, these green lanes are in short sections. This one is a relatively short section, but there is a new... Oh god, that's not a good start. The 360 cameras on the wonk. Yeah, the green lanes around here are in these little sections and then there's normal roads I have to ride on in between. So what I thought I'd do in this video is try and remove most of those middle bits. Now, I will point out, and keep in mind, I'm doing this on road tyres. Very much road tyres. In no way are these designed for off-road use. Of course, you should follow the code of conduct when it comes to green laning. Don't go too fast, obviously don't go flying around corners like it's a racetrack. You're going to meet people walking or maybe even a horse or, you know, you were here to share the lanes and enjoy them, not make a reason for them to stop bikes coming to them because they'd love to do that. Ah, that's a view. And we're going to the top of one of those hills, hopefully. They should have removed that log. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a hill which I've been going up this green lane for years, and it's called Nemesis Hill to me because it's defeated me a few times. And the last time I went, there was a massive oak tree across it, and it was low enough down to the ground over this sort of gully that I wasn't going to get the bike through unless I dragged it on the ground, and I was not about to go and do that. This isn't, you know, someone's MX bike that they just beat up and throw down hills. This is my DR. I'm abusing it and doing what I'm doing with it, but I'm babying it at the same time. Just check byway. Byway open to all traffic, motorcycles allowed. It's always good to check every time you use them because they can just close them out of nowhere. Okay, it seems quite a lot of cars actually are using this. It's very difficult to see what the ground's doing with dappled light over it because you don't get any proper normal shadows that make sense. Now what should happen when I come out of here is that I'm going to basically go straight and then I'll do a right after about a quarter of a mile and then I'm on to the next track. Now that track has got two ways to it, the easy way or the downhill hard way, and I'm doing the downhill hard way because that's going to connect me around to the next lane. Hoverflies, look at them. I should bring my macro photography kit with me. I'll probably find loads more insects here than I do on the island. I regularly go for walks looking for insects, and unfortunately because I've been doing it for so long I tend to find the same things in the same places all the time. And for any new people that are saying something along the lines of stand up, you should stand up, I am too tall for that for this bike. I will deck it over the bars in moments. Now remember this. Right, so that's footpath only, no bikes, horses or vehicles. This is a continuation of the path that then takes me onto the main road. Now, take the high road over here. Take a jump across. And again. And then up through here. God, this bit is... I think there's been a river running through here. Gee, oh, this is all flint. I don't want to be riding over flint with these tyres. Too much. Whew. Byway. See? Sign says byway, we're all good. Now. What a speed difference. You can see why we built roads, right? I will say though, these little sections between the green lanes actually are quite good for the bike to cool down a bit. You know, get some decent airflow for a couple of minutes. I think that's all it's going to get though, because our next is on the right here. Yep. And we double check our signs, byway open to all traffic, jolly good, let's go. Okay, so this one isn't going to be nearly as bad as the last one because this gets used more, but it's rather than being full of large pieces of flint, it's small pieces of flint. This is one of my favourite colours. I'm pretty sure these are beech trees. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is one of my favourite colours. When you get like a load of beech trees and the sun's coming through it, that green, it's so fresh. It feels like I have a flat. It's how much it's like squidging side to side over each of these stones. I hope I don't have a flat. So ordinarily, I would carry along this one to the end. And if you turn left, you end up at Butser Hill top, where the refreshment stall and all that. Well, as I say, we're not going that way. We're going down. We're going to go down the side of the the hill, and then we're going to come back up it. Get off my face, insect! Honestly, if you have green lanes near you, use them. We will lose access to them if people don't use them, and the amount they've been closed in the past few years, a couple of decades, is insane. I mean, you used to be able to travel all the way basically from here to almost, I think, London, it used to be, by Greenlane. It was an old ancient road, and as they slowly, you know, we'll have this bit for a footpath, and we'll have this bit as a bridleway. Sooner or later, you just end up with these little tiny sections, and then no one uses them, and then no one uses them, and they're like, well, I guess you don't want them, and they get rid of them entirely. And then the wonderful thing, this one, you know, odd freedom of the UK where a path is a road, is great. Okay, I can show you from here. I'm going to turn left in a minute there, and I'm going to follow this hedge line all the way down there, all the way to the bottom of the hill over there. I'll then go through that farm. I'm going to come across this way, maybe through a couple, I'm trying to remember, and then I'll come back up, hopefully. I haven't seen down here in years, but what I do know is I once brought a scooter down here. Where's my rear brake? There it is. I brought a 125cc scooter down this once. Oh, someone's chopped those off. That's weird. Just descending using the rear brake and basically sliding. Of course, this does not look steep to you, but listen, I'm not accelerating, that's just more sliding. It's quite a way down there. Ah, branches! It's like Final Destination. Being railed by a rut. See what I can try. And it will just crab. Crab, crab, crab. Let's go through the hole. This has changed down here. This was what the problem was before, but it's kind of got worse. But in a way, that's made it easier. There are the sheep, and I can see smaller ones, which are the lambs. Very cute. There's some up here as well. I hope we can get near them without scaring them. Ruts. I hate ruts. Going over the middle. Balancing the centre. Right here I don't have actually much. So just follow the rut then all the way. Orange tip butterfly. Easy now. Lammy surprises them. They didn't expect this. Lammy, look at them, man. Or maybe they don't mind the engine so much because they're used to like quads. Because it looks like someone rides a quad up here, I think, going on the spacing. Oh, it's opening out a bit, that's nice. What? The Insta360 camera's given in again. This is like riding between two curbstones currently. Oh, well, I was on the rut for this hole then. Right, so now I come out of here and I should turn right, I think. Is that a dead badger? Oh no, stinky dead badger. This one is not it. This one is it. Right, I'm going to go up here and then I'm going to wreck it before I even try. This is Nemesis Hill. This is a byway open to all traffic that for some reason people here think they can block public roads. Yeah, look, these are the byway signs they've ripped off. Don't worry, I've checked the maps, this is a byway. Now, I have this funny suspicion that the council won't have done anything to remove that tree, because if they did that, then people could use it. Please, please, go, please. Can't see around the corner, please. What? It's been cut, there's a path. Hallelujah! We can do this. Right, well, I'm going to go to the bottom. Take a breather for 10 minutes, have a drink. Let the bike cool down. Change the batteries in the 360. Slap it in. And we are going up Nemesis Hill. I haven't been able to do this for years. Right, well, I've got the cameras going. I'll let the bike cool down. I'm saving my drink until I get to the top. That's my reward. Come on, Derek. Now, this isn't... the hardest thing in the world, but there are bits, and one of them is just round this corner. This, we did not go up. I was getting pinched. Come on. Better. Oh, my clutch is not. Oh, Jesus. See, now I'm in a dilemma. I'm at the bottom of this hill. If I have any clutch left, I want to use it to get back. And we haven't even got past this log. Right. Come on. Derek, please. Please. Stay there. So I can get one foot round here. Oh, let's get precarious. Oh, it's on my leg. Don't go anywhere now. Have I mentioned I've got a patron? I really appreciate it if you get on board. Okay, how am I going to get this? Clutch is okay, I think it overheated. It's probably not a good sign though. They're getting more trapped by the second. Oh, easy. Now, I did it, kind of, and not at the same time. No, I haven't. What I am is mildly stuck. Go back down. Right, you're gonna have to come back down. Right, you're upright, that's a start. Not today. Not today. Nemesis Hill, oh, you have thwarted me many times. And you just put me to the test. Not today. Today I win. Right, well, I've had my very refreshing lukewarm can of Diet Coke. Got my breath back, the bike's cooled down a bit. Amazingly, the Insta360 was recording through that whole struggle. And I know people already, because it's the internet, going to say, "I'll just ride up, that'd be easy." You have no idea how steep that little bit was. I'm on road tyres on wet chalk. That means no grip. I basically had to push a 140 kilo bike up, with it just helping me a little bit. From here on in, it's just pleasant, I think. I don't know how challenging some of the bits are, but mostly I know that is the hard bit. You get through that and you're good. Never used to be quite as bad with the tree. The thing is, I saw it was cut and I thought, yeah, there's loads of room there. I didn't notice the way that the incline was, or the way it was just meant that it was going to fall into the tree. This is where I point out boots. Good, tall boots are very important. I would have very messed up shins right now, were it not maybe being able to let my leg be pinned between a tree and the swing arm. Now, let me remind you again, this is a byway open to all traffic. This lane requires you to have a license and insurance like any other road, but they don't maintain it, and as you can see, they really mean that. So here we're just doing a gentle climb on our way back to the top of the hill. It does get steeper in a bit. I haven't actually been down to this bit for a long time, or should we say up this bit for a long while, because it was closed around COVID for resurfacing work. That they basically just closed it for 3 years from what I can tell, and chucked a bit of gravel near the top maybe. And then when they did reopen it, there was that log across it and I couldn't come up it. So it's probably been 4 years maybe since I've actually been able to do this whole thing. It's a white pheasant. It's an albino pheasant. A leucistic pheasant. I couldn't see its eyes, so I don't know if it was leucistic or albino, but it's unusual. It's got to be a sign, right? I beat Nemesis Hill. I see a white pheasant, followed by a black bird. The prophecies will come true. Puncher. Squirrel! And then the squirrel. The white pheasant, the black bird and the squirrel walked into a pub. Yep, this is one of the views I haven't been able to see in a long time. There is a shadow of a bird. Where is it? That's really confusing. We're just in a shadow. It's still... Oh wait, no, that is a bird. Oh no, the bird's above it. It's a buzzard. Wow. Okay, that's a lot further away than it looks. Yeah, I haven't been able to see this view for a very long time. This is an awesome view to ride to. Greenery and no people. Greenery, no people. Greenery, no people. Oh, to do that in the UK is a rare thing. This would be nuts for some paper aeroplanes or something. Anyway, we've got to get from here up there. You would see that the hut's just there. We're nearly there, so we've got to go up that bit. We've nearly done it, Derek. We have nearly beaten Nemesis Hill. I feel like we've already beaten him. He's definitely beaten. But we're going for completionists, so we've got to go to the top. And I also got to do that to get back out, because I'm not going back down that way. This is why I find out the gate's locked at the top for some weird reason. I thought it was a person, and it was a blue bucket. It's because there's something blue. Is this the resurfacing work? This is what took them 3 years to do, was to put this gravel on here. 3 years! Oh my god. Just getting railed from side to side to side. It's flattening out. It's turning to mud. Right, just so we are all clear here, byway open to all traffic, the route that I was on, have put wooden posts across the bottom of that lane, ripped off all the signage because they seem to think they can decide what is and isn't a public road. That sort of thing gets my goat. But anyway, we did it. We did it. We came all the way from Hayling, which is all the way over there, came across through the green lanes, then we went across, down the hill, round the back, and back up the hill to the top. Victory! Victory's mine! Have I earned a like? Please like this video. If you want to help support this channel, please consider doing that through Patreon or YouTube memberships. This channel really needs some help from people independently to YouTube because the earnings from YouTube have dropped down to 1/3 of what they were a couple of years ago. It would be very helpful if you could get on board and help me. Until the next one, bye bye.